Welcome. In today's video, we are diving into the world of benchmark datasets. We often hear that a new AI model is better or smarter than the last one, but how exactly do we know that? We will explore the standard tests used to measure and compare the performance of generative AI systems. So, what exactly is a benchmark? Think of it as a standardized test for artificial intelligence, very similar to the exams students take in school. Just as a standardized test allows us to compare students from different schools on a level playing field, benchmarks allow us to evaluate different AI models on their ability to solve math problems, write code, or answer questions. Why are these tests so important? First, they provide a fair comparison. We need to ensure every model is answering the exact same set of questions. Second, they help us track progress over the years to see how much the technology is improving. And finally, they help developers identify specific weaknesses, such as a model that is great at language but terrible at logic. One of the most famous benchmarks you will see mentioned is MMLU, which stands for Massive Multitask Language Understanding. This is the gold standard for testing general intelligence. It asks the model thousands of multiple-choice questions covering 57 different subjects, ranging from high school history to professional law and college-level physics. General knowledge is one thing, but reasoning is another. That is where GSM8K comes in. This benchmark consists of grade school math word problems. Unlike history questions, the AI cannot just memorize a fact. It has to read a story, understand the logic, and perform multiple steps of calculation to arrive at the correct answer. For models that write software, we use a benchmark called HumanEval. In this test, the AI is given a function name and a description of what the code should do. To pass, the AI must generate the working code for the function. We measure this using a metric called pass at 1, which asks, did the code run correctly on the very first try? When it comes to AI that creates images, we use different metrics. The FID score measures realism. A lower score means the image looks more like a real photograph. The CLIP score measures how well the image matches your text prompt. If you asked for a cat on a skateboard, did the model actually draw a cat on a skateboard? Benchmarking is not perfect. A major issue today is data contamination. Since AI models are trained on the entire internet, they might have already seen the test questions and answers during their training. This is like a student memorizing the answer key before an exam. It leads to artificially high scores that don't reflect true intelligence. Because automated tests can be flawed, the gold standard remains human evaluation. Platforms like the Chatbot Arena show two anonymous models to a human user and ask them to vote on which answer is better. This crowdsourced voting system creates a leaderboard based on actual human preference rather than just static test scores. To wrap up, benchmarks are the essential tools we use to grade AI performance. Whether it is MMLU for knowledge or GSM8K for math, these scores help us navigate the rapid progress in the field. However, always remember that no single number tells the whole story, and human judgment is still a critical part of the puzzle.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.